I try to go like I never knew you. I'm awake, but my world is half asleep. I pray for this heart to be unbroken, but without you all I'm going to be is incomplete.
Hey guys, welcome again to another How to Sing. This time around, I'll be doing Incomplete by Backstreet Boys. Now, this song for the Backstreet Boys, vocally, is very, very simple. This song's still great, you know? It was a big song for them because it was their comeback song. It's still gonna go down in the history books for the Backstreet Boys because it was their comeback song after their very well-deserved hiatus. And not to mention coming back with a completely different sound. The Never Gone album had an edge to it, and they had all real instruments, and I really like that. It just has a different feeling to it when you listen to it. For the song Incomplete, when they perform it live, they spice it up and have a lot more to offer in the song. In the actual track, it's a little more simple than when they perform it live. And according to my research, past and present, they perform it the same way. There is a lot of shared parts, people doing the same things. So this song isn't really a good song to look at vocally for the Backstreet Boys. This is just a simple song that was catchy enough to release as a single and everything. It's still a good song, but it's just not your iconic Backstreet Boys sound. You know, with like all the different voices and stuff, like the harmonies and whatever. Okay, let's start, guys, with a melody, obviously, like always. And it's obviously Nick who is performing it, so here we go, guys.
I try to go like I never knew you. I'm awake, but my world is half asleep. I pray for this heart to be unbroken, but without you all I'm going to be is incomplete.
Okay, that's that. And now, depending on the part of the song, Howie D will sing the high harmony or low harmony. In the beginning, he sings a lower harmony under Nick, but it's only those two who are singing. And, which is pretty rare because Howie is the high harmony guy. Singing a lower harmony is very rare, so. For him, I mean. But here is Howie D's part.
I try to go like I never knew you. I'm awake, but my world is half asleep. I pray for this heart to be unbroken, but without you all I'm going to be is.
Okay, here's the interesting thing about this part. Live, you clearly hear Howie doing the high harmony at the part where they go, but without you all I'm going to be is, right? But in the track, I do not hear that. So I think he's just not doing that in the actual song, because it would be, the high harmony is a pretty obvious thing, especially in this song. I'll show you a clip of the track so you can have a listen.
For this heart to be unbroken, but without you all I'm going to be is.
Okay, guys, did you hear that? You clearly hear, hard to be unbroken, and then it doesn't continue. You don't hear a high harmony afterwards. Let's play it again.
For this heart to be unbroken, but without you all I'm going to be is.
And in any performance that you try to look for, he definitely sings a high harmony there. I just think to give a better performance that they added it there, because it just doesn't really sound fat at all, and they are a vocal harmony group, so I guess they chose to perform it with a high harmony in places where there wasn't one. I personally don't really care that they do that. I actually kind of like it because, in my opinion, I think it should have been there. I think there should have been. Well, live it sounds great, so I think the high harmony should have been in the actual track at that point. I will sing right now with the track so you can hear what it would sound like with a high harmony with it.
For this heart to be unbroken, but without you all I'm going to be is.
Just so you know, any research you'll do on the song live, you will find there's a high harmony there, guaranteed, because, well, I've done my research. But ladies and gentle sirs, what I like to do now is play that with the melody vocals, so you hear how they work together and harmonize together.
I try to go like I never knew you. I'm awake, but my world is half asleep. I pray for this heart to be unbroken, but without you all I'm going to be is incomplete.
Okay, now to stick with Howie for a minute. In the beginning of the song, the very, very beginning, he sings the lower harmony, and I will show you that right now.
I try to go on like I never knew you. I'm awake, but my world is half asleep. I pray for this heart to be unbroken, but without you all I'm going to be is.
That's pretty much the main vocals. The two members. The main singers in the chorus is Howie and Nick. The rest is just this this backing vocal type deal that doesn't follow with which isn't really much of harmonizing with the chorus like Backstreet Boys traditionally do. And you know, I'll admit, I was kind of disappointed because, well, they did really nothing with this song. They could have done a lot more with the backing vocals. They could have been much more creative with it. And this song has so much potential. But, you know, it was very successful, though. You know, I didn't want to believe it, but the more I researched, I just had to believe it. Because accuracy of these videos that I make do mean a lot to me. I don't want to put out anything that I don't believe is true, so. Anyway, I'll show you in a bit. But next, I'll show you Brian's piece. And strangely, Brian sings very little in this song. Brian, even to the point of the Never Gone album, he sings quite a bit. But their lead single, he barely sings in it at all. And I remember when I first heard this in 2005 on the radio, I thought to myself, wow, Brian didn't sing in this song. Because in every single single they had, at that point, he sang. He sang melody a lot on their singles, and definitely sang a solo. Anyways, guys, here it is.
I try, I'm awake, I pray, but without you all I'm going to be is.
Okay, this next part, this would be like the part that kind of makes me lose respect for the song a little bit. According to my research, and from what I have learned from the song when I was studying the song, Kevin and AJ shared this next part, this background vocals. But the thing is, it kind of makes Kevin seem a little bit pointless to the song, not having a part of his own. But legit actually copying, there's two notes that are legit copies of each other. Why they chose to sing it like that, I don't know, because I really think there should have been a harmony underneath the one I'm about to show you. And as much as I kept rewinding to listen to it, or watching YouTube videos of performances, trying to listen to hear if there was a harmony underneath that. Like, I figured the backing vocals would be like a 3-part harmony, but it's not. So anyway, I'll show you this next part.
I try, I'm awake, I pray, but without you all I'm going to be is...
Okay, so from listening to the track over and over and trying to pick up the vocals, watching many live performances to try to figure this out, but this last piece that I did for you is indeed like that, believe it or not. Now I'm trying to think how many songs are like that. A couple videos ago, I don't know, maybe it was the last video, I did a tutorial on All I Have to Give, and live, Nick and Howie sing together, doing the high harmony together. But in the track, it only sounds like Howie. I feel like Nick's voice would be a little bit obvious to me. But even in this track, it's hard to hear if two people are singing that one note. But if you listen to them singing it live, that's how it is. And I sort of feel like that's how it is on the track too. I would have really preferred if AJ was singing the melody with Nick. I would have preferred that instead of two people sharing a harmony note. Or actually, I would have preferred having Kevin singing under AJ. That's what I really would have preferred. It would have been much more interesting to have a 3-part harmony with the backing vocals. That would have been cool. But, you know, BSB still BSB. It's still a good song. I can try to look past the fact that two people are sharing a note like that. But, anyways, guys, if you got that down, you can sing Incomplete pretty good. And, as I like to end my videos, don't forget to smile on your brother and love one another, people. Peace out, guys. Until next video.
I try to go like I never knew you. I'm awake, but my world is half asleep. I pray for this heart to be unbroken, but without you all I'm going to be